Hey everyone, Gerbil here. Welcome back to another Zen GAC, April 9th, and my opponent did not full clear. Doubt I'm going to either. Looks like 3 ships on D really does end the full clear era for Kyber 2-3. Anyway, we're going to open with Relic 5 Wampa, Omicron Wampa against Gear 12 Hux and company. Probably should have read Hux's kit. I forget what it does. Let's see how this goes. Okay, pretty good so far. And what? Oh, come on. That is...
It's inconceivable. 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 You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
That's what happens when you don't fully read the damn kits. See, Hux's kit says that he gains dominance at the start of the encounter, right? Dominance can't be dispelled, prevented, expired. And it says that dominance says that enemies cannot counterattack. Well, what the hell was I thinking by putting in Wampa, right? I was like, well, it's Gear 12, it's First Order. First Order is just chum food, probably.
Inconceivable!
No, turns out, dominance. I never see Hux on lead. Never, never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never, 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 ever, ever, never. And I fell prone to it. Dominance also says First Order allies have a 100% counter chance and 50% critical damage, plus critical damage. So Wampa made his opening turn, and then even with the plus 100% tenacity, got stunned, dazed, and blown away. I'm also tired of throwing away banners against Geos with Jawas. 2 of them are Relic 3, 1 Relic 4, and then 2 Gear 12s. Those Gear 12s just die too easy. I guess, I don't know. I don't feel like relicking all of them, but you see there the Relic ones survived. But it was also a weak Geo team. It also just threw away 8 banners. The rest of this GAC goes pretty good. The ships just sucked royally. I mean, I took it in Chimera, right? So I've got Sith Eternal, so that tells you my mod or my gear levels. But I took in Chimera, Darth Vader, TIE Bomber, maxed, I think TIE Fighter, and just got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Like there's no tomorrow against Executrix. Executrix. Now, I don't play my Chimera much, and I definitely don't play my Executrix anymore, because there's nowhere to play them in this game. But from what I recall years ago, when I did play them regularly in Arena, was that Executrix would normally get its ass handed to it by the Chimera. So, I don't know. I have not rewatched that. I'm going to rewatch that a couple times because I want to see if I just played stupidly or if RNG just didn't go my way or if maybe I just had the wrong team comp. I don't know. I don't know. If you're a Chimera expert, let me know in the comments if you get that far in this vid. This one's kind of nice to see. I did not rush through that battle with Ackbar. I really just wanted to let it play out, see how it goes. But that looks like it's going to be a consistent 65 banner team. So at the moment, I'm not regretting the double Omicrons. It's working out. I mean, it's doing its thing, right? It's doing its thing. But holy cow. You know, it's so demoralizing. It is so demoralizing when you lose your opening match and you only get 1 turn, and it's with your precious, right? Like, every time I type in Wampa in the search thing, I just hear Smeagol, precious, my precious. And I'm expecting 68 banners. And I'm expecting 68 banners, not to watch for 2.5 minutes as the other team systematically dismantles one of your favorite characters now. This one's kind of fun. Shaak T, Cody, and Clone Sergeant, because they don't go anywhere really. I mean, Shaak T could, but the other 2 clones are just worthless. You have to gear them up for for Jedi Master Kenobi. And then Tebow and Scout, man, I just love Tebow and Scout. I think they're great. So, yeah, we're just coming in here to clear up that stupid Hux team that pissed me off so much. So, it's, Scout and Tebow are not great characters, not at all. And this is not the greatest composition at all. This is just a cleanup team. Because none of them are high on my roster, and so we can just get rid of this defense. But right here is the trick, right there. See, we just took away almost 90% turn meter. Here we're going to take away some... Oh, no, we just kill him, don't we? But, so Kylo Homeboy, if he didn't start countering right there, we would have got higher banners. He hadn't been countering. Stupid countering. But Scout and Tebow are both turn meter removal units. Scout's basic removes 55% turn meter, I think, and Tebow removes 100% when he's under stealth. So I use him quite frequently, especially in 3v3. Oh my god, I use them all the time. You go Tebow, lead Scout, and Logray. If you are confident you can just control the other team. If not, put in Paploo for some defense there. But man, so Tebow is great because Tebow, you got I think it's a 50% chance or 75% chance, I don't remember, of going under stealth at the start of your turn with all allies under Tebow. So what happens is Paploo goes under stealth at the start of his turn, dispels spell, gains taunt, which immediately just means that by starting his turn he recovers 10% health and protection. And then Paploo's basic, of course, dispels, and he calls assists. And so when Tebow is stealth, he removes 100% turn meter, and Scout removes 50 or 60% turn meter. So you can actually just sit there and just grind away on a whole bunch of teams. If you got the speed advantage, especially, you can beat much better teams without them taking a turn. It's a lot of fun. Logray's in there because of the days. He also has 100% turn meter removal on his hypnotize ability, and he puts some foresight up in case you need the protection, and a little bit of turn meter. So the last one, Darth Revan v Darth Revan, man, check your speeds on that one. My Darth Revan was 323 speed, his was 322. Beat him by 1, and that's all we needed for 64 banners. 1 speed difference gives 64 banners. Here are these bounty hunters. My goodness, this should be 63 to 65 banners. Should be. I don't remember what we get here. I don't get to play my murder bears as much anymore. Makes me kind of sad. Like all of the really cool crap I've accumulated back home in storage. Yeah, see, I'm in Shanghai, China. Been here for a while now. From Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it's like pre-COVID, I would travel home twice a year to visit friends and family. And I mean, twice a year, I would take home all kinds of cool goodies, things I've just bought here in China or Asia, or travels from Japan to Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia. Some really cool places over here. And I think I've been here now 11 years. I mean, I have a treasure trove of stuff stocked up. It's like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Gear up the character, and don't ever actually use it. I'm feeling that way right now about Outrider, so I just unlocked Outrider, and I wailed a little bit on day 1, spent some gift cards I had accumulated, plus $20. So I got Outrider already at almost 5 stars, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use it. Oh, looky. Network lag. Again. Y'all have no idea how painful this game... Oh, 64 banners. Better than I thought. This game is so painful to play from China because the Great Firewall of China frequently interrupts your signal. So it's like opening like the whatever that pack is and the store that's free. You get 10 free ones a day or whatever, and it's even one of the daily challenges or something. It's stupid. Man, sometimes that thing can take 30-40 seconds to open each one, and it's like, God, it's just painful. Or here, you get in a grindy match, you play back and forth, you take 4 minutes to get the win, and then you stare at a blank screen, waiting for the results to log, and sometimes they don't. The app crashes, says you've lost connection to the internet, restart. I think I on average probably lose 15 conquest battles that way. Every conquest. at least 15, probably maybe more than 15. I don't know. It already happened twice today. You go into Conquest, pick a battle, win the battle, wait at the end of it, loss because it times out, app crashes, or I just force quit it eventually, relaunch it, I've lost my currency, and of course my units are minus 10% stamina and I don't have the rewards. It's amazing how that works. How can the game log that you've lost the currency to play it, or the tickets or energy, whatever? It logs that you've lost the stamina, but it doesn't log that you beat the match. It's crazy. CG, fix it, please. Please. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Outrider. Yeah, so probably you've seen my other two just very recent videos. One in particular, I'm confident Profundity is coming to the game. And somebody said, you know what would be really interesting is if Admiral Raddus is not the leader, the pilot, but instead it's Princess Leia. And I was like, holy smokes, you're right. See, Princess Leia was at the Battle of Scarif in Rogue One. She was aboard the Profundity. You don't see her until the very, very end of the movie. Remember, they download the Death Star plans, they pass it off in the long corridors, Merciless Massacre goes off, Vader's killing everybody, slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. And then the Profundity ejects whatever that ship is, and you don't realize at that moment necessarily, but Leia is on that ship as they escape. And of course we know that when she turns around and she says hope, right, in that CG moment that everybody cried about in the beginning. So yeah, so Leia was there as a representative of the Rebel Alliance, right? She was a Rebel Alliance leader, not a military leader, but she was the princess. And of course, that's where A New Hope starts, episode 4. So Leia could be the fleet commander, leader, pilot, whatever, of the Profundity if we get it. And that actually makes sense. It makes a lot of sense from a business perspective, because very few people have geared up Princess Leia. If you introduce Admiral Raddus, you're throwing in a new tune who likely has no place to go in this game. Admiral Ackbar just got the Omicron. CLS definitely doesn't need him. Mon Mothma doesn't need him. Right? There's no home for him. So that would upset people probably, that they have to gear up another character, plus being one that they can't really use. Now, Princess Leia, they're not likely to use either, but they've already got an initial investment in it, and it takes no effort on the part of the developers to just throw in the tags, commanders, blah, 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 right? So I think that Profundity is coming, and the more I think about it, I think Princess Leia will be its commander. It just, to me, makes sense. But I could be totally wrong. There we go, ships. See, that was easy. Now watch this. Watch this piece of crap. 493,000 power. Now, I admit... See, I'm 440. I admit that's because my final 2 reinforcements are not real high. But we basically have a mirror here, except I started with TIE Fighter. And I get the initial advantage right here. I get a dodge, so there's some turn meter pump, and I do the Bajoon thing. And like right now, it's looking good. I just got another dodge, I think. But then what happens here? How do I lose this? Okay, so I bring in my Emperor shuttle, which means, you know, I've got a Relic 7 pilot there with Emperor Palpatine. Maybe I just do the wrong things. See, that didn't do anything. And now my TIE bomber is starting to die. I'm getting almost no damage. You see, we almost got him. We almost killed him. See, there goes my bomber. And at that moment, I get no more positive RNG. See, TIE Fighter just got hit again. No dodge, no dodge. He's dead. That was a mistake. I did hit the wrong button there. I get that. I meant to attack. I might have been able to kill Darth Vader right there. Oh. But at this point, it's just over. Right? It's just over. Now, I bring in Han's Millennium Falcon only because he takes an extra turn for each reinforcement call before him, and I was hopeful. Didn't get it. I was hopeful right there that we could kill him by taking 2 extra turns with Darth Vader. At least get 1 ship out of the way. Nope. Nope. Total wash. So, okay, I did make 2, no, 1 for sure, possibly 2 misplays. But other than that, I just got my butt kicked. And in the current Kyber setup with 3 caps on defense and offense, minimum, you have no room for that. If you make a mistake, it's game, right? Now here, this was a boneheaded move on my part, going up against the Finalizer here with endurance. But it didn't really matter. I mean, the other fleet was going to wipe me out too. I don't have any options really in this. I was just hoping for the best. Anyway, I can't watch this twice. Okay. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoy. I'll catch you later.